My people, hard work pays off. Hard work works if you work hard. If you want great results, you gotta put in some real fucking effort. Hard work. It's time to put some nuts on some people's chins. Oh, oh. The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised. What's going on, fam? It's your boy, Papa Swolio, back with some more NOC action. Thank you so much for being here. If you're not yet subscribed, consider subscribing. Make sure you like the video and pay attention so you can comment down below so you can win your Swole card. Hip, hip, hooray! You can also win a Swole card every single day on the Daily Swole podcast. Link in the description down below to check out the Daily Swole and all the awesome content we have over there. Yesterday's winner, dun, 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 congratulations to Kevin Bell. And Kevin Bell said, quote, I have spent my whole life just eating whatever because it was the norm to me. I wasn't into fitness until about 4 years ago. Then I found my mentor, Papa Swolio, and started following. After listening about nutrition, I started changing my diet and the results have been amazing. Now when I eat food that I used to in the past, I feel like shit. Thank you, Swolenormous, for all the information on #RealFood. So thank you so much, Kevin. Make sure you send us an email to support@swolenormous.com with all this stuff in the subject, #RealFood, Swole card, and then your mailing address in the body of that email. So I'll send you that Swole card ASAP. Today, we got some action on hard work. So #hard work down below, and make sure you drop a valuable comment because it will improve your chances of winning. Don't just spam below with #hard work, you jabronis. Okay, today's video is literally about, I guess what? What could it possibly be? It's about hard work. Now check out this nonsense. We talk a lot about fat acceptance and body positivity and the issues associated with looking at that as a social norm and looking at that as something to be admired, where in fact, and when in fact, it is unhealthy and leads to numerous preventable diseases. Today's topic is about Kumail Nanjiani over his Marvel Eternals body. Now this is a new show, I believe, that this guy got in great shape for. Now I don't know anything about his character, so I'm sure you can comment down below who he's playing. I didn't look into it that closely, but this guy got absolutely ripped for his new role. And the New York Post, it just goes to show how cartoony these media companies, these media outlets are becoming, because they're just trying to get you to click on something and they're pretty much straight up lying to you to create controversy, because there is just overwhelming support for how this guy looks, for how this guy executed on his fitness, training, and nutrition for about a year in order to get that role locked down, to look the part for that role. And the title of this New York Post article says, fans are turning against Kumail Nanjiani over his Marvel Eternals body. So I looked into this, I looked into his post, and I barely saw any negativity. And the thing is, it doesn't matter if he was getting negativity. I want you to think about what this guy says. I want you to look at what he looks like now and what he looked like before, and listen to what he said in his caption of his latest post. He says, and I quote, I never thought I'd be one of those people who would post a thirsty shirtless, but I've worked way too hard for way too long, so here we are. You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. I found out a year ago I was going to be in Marvel's Eternals and decided I wanted to transform how I looked. I would not have been able to do this if I didn't have a full year with the best trainers and nutritionists paid for by the biggest studio in the world. I'm glad I look like this, but I also understand why I never did it before. It would have been impossible without these resources and time. So big thanks to Grant Roberts Fit, who started working with me at the beginning of the year and made me understand true physical pain for months and months. Then, when we started shooting, a massive thanks to David Higgins London and his team, Ellis Partridge, other people, other fitness people, for training me almost every day and making me strong, limber, and injury-free. I can almost touch my toes now. And thank you for forcing me to do cheat meals. Matthew Street Catering for their delicious and healthy meals. And finally, the biggest thanks goes to Emily Gordon for putting up with me complaining and talking about only working out and dieting for the last year. I promise I'll be interesting again someday. #thirsty shirtless. So this picture, it shows a guy who is lean. He's muscular, but honestly, what we look at every single day on social media, on YouTube and on Instagram, when you look at that, you see, okay, he looks almost skinny, just ripped and lean, not really big. And this just goes to show how our standards have changed, because when I look at this first impression, yeah, he's very lean, but he doesn't look big to me. He just looks kind of skinny ripped, which is fine for a role because the camera adds a few pounds, and when you look leaner, you actually look bigger by comparison because you can see more muscle definition. Now, what's really important about this statement, it's not about the cheat meals. You know, you could believe whatever you want or like whatever you want, or if you want to eat certain foods. I talk about elimination diet because I don't want to have an argument about cheat meals right now. It's all about the mentality, the context of those meals, what that means to your progress, and if you're trying to justify actual moving forward or to eat crap and holding yourself back. So there's a strategy for different things. Now, keep in mind, this guy is a top-level actor in a massive role, so that's why he has all these resources available. When people think that fitness, nutrition, getting lean, getting results is so damn easy, it's not. You have to be obsessed. Now, people that you see on Instagram, these little Gymshark guys and people that are taking anabolic steroids and people that are cutting corners and people that make their lives, even if they're not taking anything, people that make their lives fitness, this guy's life wasn't fitness. It's acting. He got a role and decided, I want to look the part. I want to crush this role. And good for him. And he crushed it. He looks great. He looks really lean and muscular. But obviously, that's not something that he's probably going to maintain. He worked his ass off to look a certain way. Look a certain way. This isn't even about feeling a certain way. Now, obviously, he says he felt great, he was in the best shape of his life, and he is in the best shape of his life, but will he maintain that? It doesn't sound like he will maintain that kind of body and physique because he's super dry, super lean for this shooting. It's like a show, and it's not really innate to him. It's not ingrained. That's not his passion. His passion is acting, and he did it for a role. He continues to talk throughout this whole post about how much effort it takes and that I never would have been able to do without nutritionists and the trainers guiding me every step of the way for a year, relentless. I was only focusing on fitness. And we look at people on Instagram and YouTube and just social media because we see a small percentage as a large population, in the sense that when you scroll on your phone, you only have a few inches of screen. You only have a few inches.
That's what she said. Oh, no, not that. Just come on.
And everyone's vying for that attention. It's not like you go to a magazine stand and you see 50 magazines in one spot. You're literally going to one magazine cover and it's cycling through if you choose to. So if you follow 100 people that are lean and ripped and younger than you and look great and have the body that you wish you had, that 100 people seems like everyone. Oh my God, everyone's making so many changes. Everyone's so much stronger. Everyone's seeing so much progress, when in reality, it's a very small amount of people that's just focused on one small little area of your phone. In reality, when you go outside in public, you see people are obese, people are miserable, people are unhappy, people are just not healthy, because that's the reality. That's where people really are. So to compare yourself to these types of actors, these types of athletes, this type of preparation, this is very important. This is not a knock against whatever you're doing and wherever you are. This is perspective. If your life isn't 100% fitness, if your life isn't 100% nutrition, in order to look a specific way, it's very hard to look that way because it takes that much effort. It takes a lot of hard fucking work. We underestimate the effort drastically. Anyone that has effort, I don't care if you're 25, you're 35, or 55, in fitness with training, everyone is different. Everyone's going to respond differently to weights. Everyone's going to respond differently to different types of foods, different types of training modalities. But who are those people that are going to take their time and their attention? The most valuable asset is attention, not time, because you can split your attention in a certain amount of time and not have the effectiveness as focusing your attention. Attention is the most valuable asset. So where are you focusing your attention? If you're focusing your attention on crushing fitness and nutrition and trying different things and experimenting, if that's your main focus, you can get amazing results. But if you put in average effort, what do you think the results are going to be? That's why you haven't lost weight. That's why you can't build muscle. That's why you're arguing, but I eat candy, but I like cheat meals. Well, maybe you don't fucking deserve it. Maybe that's not the best option for you because you're not going all in. If you have the best nutritionist, if you have the best coaching, if you're doing things strategically to minimize your visible body fat, which isn't necessarily the healthiest modality, those types of things can be effective. But for the average person that's eating crap quality food and then cheating on Saturday and Sunday because they're going to happy hour and eating chicken wings and nachos and shit and beer watching the football game, that's not a cheat meal. That's just a compounding situation week after week in a nutrition plan and a programming and a lifestyle that's not effective and not optimal to begin with. So the next time you think you're putting in so much effort, you're not getting the results that you wish you had, remember, this video. It takes a lot of fucking hard work, so all you goddamn jabronis that think it's so damn easy because you have a gym membership and now you're eating chicken and rice, how come I don't have results? You have to get obsessed. You want amazing results, you gotta get obsessed. That's not a bad fucking word, but you have to go all in. What have you gone all in on lately? What in your life do you give 100% to? Seriously, what in your life do you give 100%? Maybe it's your business, maybe it's your family, maybe you're giving 90% everywhere. Where are you focusing all your effort? Is there anything in your life where you focus all your effort? Drop down in the comments down below and drop an amazing comment with the hashtag hard work, and I will pick a winner in the next video and you will win this card and I will send this directly to you. And if you want to learn more about the Swolenormous fam and get access to all the meditation, the brain gain section, just like this, the Swolosophy section, the entire yoga studio, over 60 classes and counting, we are dropping at least one brand new full yoga class every single week, plus full programs, nutrition, the elimination diet, the nutrition jumpstart manual, all that in swolenormousx.com. Click the links below, and plus you can check out the t-shirts and the gear below my beard. All the styles are available for just a limited time. Click below and you can get all the stuff, the Fuck Yo Chicken Sandwich, the Fuck Your Pink Drink, all those coffee-oriented gear, plus the Swolenormous gear, plus all the cool stuff down below. So go check it out, swolenormousapparel.com. All the links in the description, and I'll see you next time for some more NOC action. Peace the fuck out. Nutsack. Papa, papa. Papa, papa. Hey, you want to be on the show?
Ay, all of y'all talking, but I just went. Papa Swolio put nuts on their chin like Everson K2 get mounds of cash. Looked in the crowd, saw my name on the ass. You made them bands, now your money is spent. I stash away about 40%. Empire with honey like I'm Gary V. My bennies are blue, but the product is green. I'm dropping slappers to hell with an album. Might fuck around and go see Jimmy Fallon. I multiply while you bury.